Special airtight case, which can preserve specimens for years. Ah. 7126. Found a blood pack inside the specimen case. What do I do with that? Freezer-locked airtight pouch containing human blood. What am I supposed to do with that? Oh, I think I know. There's that monster that tries to attack me whenever I appear near it. No. Stop it. I don't like you. I believe it may be in here. Yes. Use the blood pack. The monster seemed satisfied with its meal. It should be safe to pass now. Okay. Found the chief's key. It's the medical chart for the patient who was being kept here. Name: John Tanaka. Condition: blood clotting. Take blood pressure constantly until appointed surgery. Okay. So then I need to find the chief's door. It's locked. That's the back entrance. So it's not the correct one. Bye, I don't want to fight you now. The fights here are annoying. These enemies can take too much damage for me to bother. I believe it is this door over here. Use the chief's key. The cover is locked. There's a numeric lock on it. I believe a memo has been left on this key. Mark, since you're filling in for me tomorrow, when I attend the demonstration at the university, I thought I'd leave you the key to the entrance doors. It's kept in that cupboard. The combination is the product code of that new psychophane drug we've been buying from Parasol Pharmaceuticals. There's a poster about them in the staff room. Call their number and find out the code. Okay, to the staff room. Where is that? I guess it's the one with the computers, probably. So let us go there. In here. So can I find the poster here? Is this a poster? This painting? This should be a staff room. Various bits of paper. Nothing special. And nothing special. So I guess this isn't the staff room. Maybe it's the one where I save. And I believe that is up here. Let's go there. Here. Okay, where's the number? 555-810549. 810549. The call connects. Okay, hello and welcome to Parasol Pharmaceuticals information inquiries. Okay. Okay. It may be MHL4 if the password contains letters. No. 2962. No. Get away from me, you annoying things. By the way, how much health do I have left? I should probably use some painkillers. What did I find out that the number was again? I'll have to check it here. Cell phone. This one. Oh, not that one. Stop it. 2962. Oh, I think it's 310 and 69 and 32. It didn't unlock. And okay. Oh, 2962. Oh, 69. Okay, I had them mixed up together a little. Found the backdoor key. I will have to save before I leave. Oh. You better not know. Stop it. So I have to kill this thing. Okay. Painkillers. Annoying thing. Finally. And it went away again. What? I guess there was supposed to come a hole where it got away. Found the shadow scroll. We have now been on this planet for just over 4,000 years. The time is nigh when we will have recovered enough of our power to begin our conquest. You must have no more qualms about the morality of what we must do. The survival of our race depends on the successful harvest of our lifeblood from the people here. Just as creatures here require air, so are we sustained by carbon. It's important for you to see why our race must live on. We are unique in this universe. You know that well. Carbon-based life is common, but we are born of shadow. This is proof enough that we are the ones chosen by the creators of the universe to prosper. Just as our ancestors left our spent homeworld to search for carbon 40,000 years ago. We have come to the Earth from Alpha Centauri to continue the cycle of death that grants us the joy of life. This is our destiny. Okay. It's so strange when people think highly of themselves for being alive and thinking that they are unique. I absolutely can't understand those people. Need to use the key, backdoor key. So, I see you managed to make it into town safely. How goes your search? I thought there'd be some clues at the hospital, but there was no sign at all that my sister was ever here. What are you doing here? Didn't you say you were waiting for someone? Yes, that's right, my brother. He isn't here yet, but I'm expecting him any moment now. I'm about to head over to the university to meet him. The university? What makes you think he'll come there? Well, his disappearance is connected to the accident that befell this town. Like you said, the hospital yielded no clues, so the only logical place left is the university, the site of the ill-fated demonstration itself. Doesn't it make sense to you that if there's any place that might hold all the answers, it's there? How will you respond? Well, if it was just there, I guess that's the only lead left to follow. Speaking of which, have you figured out anything else about the accident itself? I did manage to find some press material while looking around town. Apparently, the demonstration involved a new machine capable of using quantum mechanics to transport matter back in time. Time travel? They thought they'd create a time machine? It seems like it was a plausible method, based upon data collected from the merge that occurred at the military research facility 7 years ago. The work done here was just an extension of the older experiments. The merge incident? That CIA agent, Colt, he told me that it was instigated by an organization based here in Stillwater. What if whoever was behind that event is behind this accident as well? It certainly seems that way. In any case, somebody had quite an interest in this kind of research. So what do you think happened? Well, that's pretty simple to answer based on what we know. The experiment involved time travel and the merging process, so someone must have meddled with time somehow, causing all this. That seems like a logical assumption, but how can simply meddling with time have created all these monsters? That's pretty simple too. Monsters are from some point in the past, and whatever caused time to crash has brought them here, to this time. From the past? But monsters like that have never existed. The only time such things could possibly have existed was during the merge incident that Colt told me about. Well, that's where they come from then, isn't it? But why would anyone want to travel back in time to such a disaster? It doesn't make sense. Besides, Colts and these monsters are different than the ones he fought. Perhaps they're not from the merge event that he recalls then. Maybe they're from a timeline where the whole incident occurred differently somehow, which made them mutate in a different way. Someone must have gone back to change something that happened during the merge then. But why? For what reason? Well, that's the most important question of all, isn't it? And this still doesn't explain why the shadow people are here, does it? You're right. I'm going to the university. If I can find out everything there is to know about what happened here, I can finally find Alyssa. Do you want to come with me? You go on ahead. I'll wait here just a little longer. When Colt comes through here, he's going to need to know where to search next. Be careful. It's pretty obvious to see who's the villain here. Or who's most likely the villain at least. Found manager's diary. August 12th. Craig's 40th birthday was 2 days ago, so he decided to spend the weekend out of town. He left me in charge, but he forgot to tell me the code for the cash register. I suppose I can figure it out if I really need to, so it doesn't bother me too much. Craig isn't famous for how unoriginal his choice of code is. He really should choose one that isn't so obvious to guess at. August 23rd. We finally managed to survive the first